Well, guys, we're back in a taxi again this morning, and we're going to be headed to immigration. And then later on today, we're going to go to the LTO office. Immigration is over near Mega World. There's I guess you would call it an American grocery store over there that a lot of the foreigners go to. They call Marketplace. So here we go, guys. We're headed that direction, and we're going to kind of give you a little tour headed that going over there. Rained pretty much about 2 days straight here, and it was real humid this morning. The wind is blowing and kind of making it feel a little bit more comfortable, and but it's okay. And we was hoping maybe today we might be able to go over to Anton and go to the beach later on this afternoon. Nadia and I was wanting to get a couple of ponchos to put in the bike, on the bike, in the box, and keep it in case we get out there and get stuck and it rains. Last night we went for a little ride, and we no more got back to the hotel, and it just come a hell of a downpour, and it was raining hard, and I was like, thank the good Lord, man, we made it home before it started taking and just pouring down rain. And here is my sweet little lady, Nadia.
Hello, good morning.
And this is Molo Plaza right there on our left. And he's taking a little shortcut here going back over to Mega World. There's a place over here that a lot of the foreigners take and go shopping at, and it's called the S&R. And you have to have a membership to go in there and shop. It's almost like a Sam's or a Costco back in the United States. And we're going to give you a tour of that place too while we're down here in Iloilo.
Still have the card, right? The membership card.
I do. As you can see, it's just always just busy. People selling food on bananas, fried bananas, and things like that on the side of the road. And I love these jeepneys, they're so cool. We're coming up on the Esplanade, and there's a medical city right there, which is pretty popular, and they also have an emergency room, and they've got a bunch of colleges here that teach nursing to students, and lawyers graduate here, nursing students, engineers. It's a pretty popular place. They say it's the cleanest city here, that they were voted in the cleanest city. But the vibe is a little bit different than it is in other areas, like Cebu or Davao or Bohol. The vibe is a little bit different. But all in all, it's a nice little city. Little sorry store right here on your left. And these are becoming really popular. These are little electric cars. And some of them are diesel. And There's a place right down the street from the Hotel Del Rio that sells those. They're not too expensive, and I had thought about buying one of them, but I'm a little bit afraid if you were going too fast, you might flip that thing over. So we kind of held back on it, but they're pretty convenient. Got a steering wheel on it like a motorcycle. Pretty cool. And here are the gas stations. I'll show you the price. Everything over here is by the liter. You can see the prices there. And like I said earlier, he's taking a shortcut coming in from the backside of Mega World. I get lost going back in here. Nadia says, turn here. I turn there, and we end right back up where we started at. Nadia's really good. I'm going, where we're supposed to turn at? Right there, turn right there. And I'm going, oh God, I can't take it, put my blinker on. And there's something else that's really unusual over here. You'll notice a lot of these vehicles look real similar, I mean almost identical to the vehicles in the United States. The only difference is when you stop and you go inside a dealership and look at them, is that they call them something else. They got a different name. For like if you was going to look at a Toyota 4Runner, they got the same thing here, but it's called something else. And the motor, I guess because of the shipping costs and everything else, the motor is half the size of what it normally is in the States. You might get a 6-cylinder and a 4Runner in the United States. Over here you're going to get a little small 4-cylinder. But it's pretty interesting. I think they do that. They downsize the size of the... See, there's the Nissan pickup truck. It's just called something else over here. But it's the same vehicle. I hope it's not making y'all too dizzy and us boogieing along like that. And we're trying to find us a place. Oh, there's Mega World Boulevard. Those are the condominiums right there. As you can see, everything is, fairly modern. Philippines is becoming there's your Starbucks. The Philippines has changed drastically over the past, I'd say, 10 to 12 years. It's become much, much more modernized than what it used to be. You'll see Mercedes-Benzes, and you'll see Audis. You'll see all types of really, exotic and expensive automobiles over here now. Whereas before, you didn't see that. Motorcycles, you're going to even see Harley Davidsons over here, and BMW, and quite a few others. Here's one of those Jeepneys. These are so cool. I mean, that's the old Philippines that everybody was kind of looking for. But things have changed, over the years, and I don't know if it's a positive change, but it's not quite what it used to be many, many years ago. I-Corps right there, that's a large agency where there's one of the malls over here by Mega World Boulevard. And I think this is where we're going to be getting out at right here. Nadia and I are going in to renew my immigration. We're going to see they've changed some of the rules and regulations, so we're gonna find out just what all it's all about. So, guys, here's me and Nadia and we're going to cut y'all loose for just a few moments, and we're going to start it back up in a minute. Okay guys, here we are. This is the third floor here at Festive Walk. This is the immigration division right here, as you can see. And this is where the water place is. You pay your water bill and other things. Now you can pay your water bill through different ways over here, but we're up on the third floor across from Festive Walk at Mega World. And that right down there, what you're looking at, is the area where they apply for Social Security. What we would call Social Security in the United States. And they have also the LTO office here. And Nadia and I are going to go there. I'm going to get my driver's license. And there's not very many people here today, so this is cool. So you've got your Pacific water there. And here we go. Guys, is it okay if I videotape this for my members on my channel? Is it okay? You want me to turn it off? This is where you do it at, right here, guys.
So ano nila yan, sir?
Papilap lang kami.
Okay. Pwede ko na mahulang?
Dito sa table.
Thank you. There's a different process that we're having to go through this time than what we did the last time. And maybe we can kind of explain a little bit of it here. You need to keep all of your previous papers that you've gotten from here when you renewed. You need to keep all of it here. I pretty much let Nadia handle a lot of this because, well, she's smarter than me. So here we go. I should be able to get my immigration for 2 months. I already have my ACR card and everything is going on. And so, guys, I need to turn this off. I'm getting some pretty bad looks from these police officers up here. So I'm going to talk to you later, okay? So far, guys, it appears that the visa process is about the same as what it was. Filling out your application for your extension, that seems to be about normal of what it was last time. There are some people saying that you've got to go through a little bit of different process, but unless there's more going on here that I don't know anything about behind the scenes, the application seems to be the same. So just kind of hold tight. We're going to see what we can come up with here. Usually, guys, immigration is absolutely just packed. I remember last year, whenever I was here, I was here for almost a year last year, and that place probably had 100, 125 people in there in the morning like this. And it's not that way right now. Okay, guys. So far, it appears everything is about the same as it's always been. They just gave me my claim slip here that we get, and then what they're going to do is, at this point, they're going to run a B&I, and then they're going to give me a clearance, and then they'll stamp my passport, and I can leave. So we're going to wait and see how all this goes. But so far, I don't see any changes from the last time, and the time before, and the time before that, whenever and all the others. It appears to be the same. And maybe this is just Iloilo, but it seems like everything's about the same as it was. So I'm gonna cut y'all loose just for a few minutes, and we're gonna see what happens. This is the main lobby area of the Festive Walk mall over in Iloilo. There's outside. There's Big B's. That's a good restaurant to eat at. I love their pork chops and ribs and stuff like that. They got some good food there. And as you can see, it's pretty nice. There's my little lady. Hi. And guys, I want you to know, we just finished processing my visa. And unless it is being done from city to city, there's no changes that I saw at all. It's still the same as it was last year. They're saying that some of these things have gone into effect. It's possible that it may be just for specific cities. I heard Cebu was doing the changes, but Iloilo hasn't done it yet. It's no different than what it was last year. Okay, guys, we're gonna cut you loose, and I'll talk to you later. Y'all have a great day.